What's up, nerds? So I watched The Acolyte episode 6. We're on episode 6 now. And I just have to say right now, this show is just terrible. This episode was just filler pretty much. I mean, like nothing of substance happened in this episode. We got very, very little information on any of this. I'm telling you, I obviously next episode is when we'll see what the 4 Jedi did. And I still maintain that it was basically the witches tried to possess the Wookiee or tried to possess the Jedi in general. And the Wookiee went friggin' ape shit and attacked the other Jedi. And then they had to stop the witches. And then everything got, blown up or whatever. In a nutshell. But this episode sucked. I do not understand you Star Wars nut huggers. I do not get it. Like, you've obviously only been a Star Wars fan for like a hot minute, because this is when people use to describe this show the term peak Star Wars, I go, you have no idea what you're talking about. Like, how is it like there is good writing? We get good writing for like years, like they're like shows that are just so freaking good. And you get this and you're all like, oh my God, this is so good. Peak Star Wars. And you're all like, this? I'm like, you've been eating steak this whole time and you get a hot dog and you're all like, this is so good. It's the same standard. And you're like, what? What are you talking about? You guys are so stupid. All right, let me just go through this breakdown. I'll tell you my thoughts and everything. Hopefully it won't take up too much of your time. All right, here we go. We're probably going to find out that this is Octo, like 1,000 years beforehand. It's going to be so stupid. Like, he wasn't standing there watching her and then just started walking away. It's like, it's a trap. Yeah, take it off. I bet you his past with the scar is just going to be so awesome. Oh, they didn't show it. Look at those finely tuned muscles. I love how he's just like, I know you're there. Like, what is going on here? Why all this? See, this is wasting so much time. I hope a shark eats him.
How does it feel?
Oh, she's got her hands on his lightsaber. Feels good, doesn't it?
Feels good.
Yeah, it feels good with your hands on my lightsaber.
I'd start swimming if you want to make it to the ship before sundown. Or you could wait for the tide to go out. You hungry?
What? So look how close that ship is. He's all like, you better start swimming now if you want to make it till sundown. Is he implying that she can't swim because she's black? Like, a little racist.
Have you told me everything that happened on Brentalk?
Of course he hasn't.
You are very young.
But I'm not now.
Can I just remind you that last episode, he promised her that he would tell her the truth as soon as they got back to the ship. They have been on the ship for like 5 minutes now. He can start telling her what happened. What, the power comes back on? He's like, can't tell you. We're not in the dark anymore. Can't tell you the past. What? Why isn't that little laser thing that he's doing to fix that helmet? Why isn't that shorting out like it did with the lightsabers? Does it only work on lightsabers? Like, what? Premier takes Osha to an unknown planet, which it's probably something stupid like Octo, where he dresses her wounds. Now, he claims to be a former Jedi who was betrayed by his master. Strong parallels to Osha's past. And then she is wary of him, but eventually agrees to try on his helmet, which is made from the lightsaber blocking metal cortosis. Okay, so the whole time Kamir and Osha are together, he's on Octo. He's obviously she's going to be his new apprentice. a still piece of me thinks that he's not the master, that he's the apprentice, and he wants his apprentice so he can, screw over his master. But if it doesn't end up being that way, then that's fine. I'm literally like not one of those people that cares enough to be all like, if I'm wrong, I'm like, I'm sad. But so he's the whole time trying to get her to come, to be his apprentice, which I think she will be, which I just don't care. I just don't care. But my theory is, and my theory will be now from now on, that Master Soul, because he kept talking about Master Soul and the Master Jedi and the Master Apprentice situation or whatever. So I think Master Soul was his master and he abandoned him, maybe because he thought he was dead. And I think that he wants revenge about it and everything. And I'm just like, okay, this was okay. I mean, it's still not good. They are not trying to do the whole subvert expectations thing. They are just playing into it. They are just like not even trying to hide anything. It's just so stupid. Oh, look, Basil. He's so stinking cute. There's Basil. I know his name is Basil. Calm down. What is that? A Mentos packet? Come on. What's going on here? Yeah, just plug it in somewhere. Oh, look, instructions, stupid. What are we? What are we watching right now? I love how you nut huggers are like peak Star Wars. So funny. Basil is cute, though.
You saved me.
Did she, though?
Do you want to take a look?
Give me a couple minutes.
She don't know how to fix a ship. Osha knows that. Osha's the mech tech, not this idiot. What is Basil doing? He's adorable.
Hey.
Yeah, use those cookie feet.
Relax, okay?
This is what Star Wars has come to, this nonsense.
Reset me to factory settings.
Did she just iPhone power down? That's what she did. It's like an iPhone. You just hit the little buttons to power. Oh my gosh. On the Jedi ship at Kofar, interference disrupts Soul's attempts to contact the Jedi Council. And a partial message about losing his whole team makes it to Coruscant. And then Soul asks Mae to help him fix the ship's power, still believing her to be Osha. And then she is attacked by Basil, who's adorable, but Mae overpowers him and resets the power. Now, she tries to get Soul to tell her the truth about what happened on Bardock, but her wording reveals to him that she is not Osha. You would think his mind powers, like reading people's minds, would reveal her to him, but that shit turns on and off like a light switch. Now, when the ship's power is restored, Soul stuns Mae and leaves with her just as the Nestra and a small band of Jedi arrive to investigate his message. So the whole time on the ship, this, like, I'm telling you what, this part was just, so I love when she's like, tell me what happened on Bardock and everything. And I've said it, I said it before, but I'm going to say it again. Master Soul, he's able to read that thieves' mind in like the second episode and or first episode. That he's like, tell me what happened on the ship, and he's all like, I betrayed her and everything. And I'm like, why can't you just do it to Mae? I mean, it's not like she's so powerful and everything. It's just so dumb. I'm like, it's so dumb. And Basil is just running around the ship, like a drunken carny. And I'm all like, this is, and like, no joke, she seriously powered down that droid head like an iPhone. Like she took out her iPhone and was all like, and powered down. And then, I'm like, so dumb. This show is so dumb.
What is it, Mark?
We received a distress call from Master Soul. Apparently he's on a mission in the Outer Rim.
What did he say?
He looks vegan.
Hey,
There were casualties.
who?
The connection was faulty, but it sounded like... the entire team.
He looks like he has pronouns in his bio, his Jedi bio. This woman, like watching a plank of wood talk.
Get him back on the comms.
Unfortunately, we've lost contact.
Prepare a rescue team to depart for the planet Kofar immediately.
I hope that rescue team gets taken out too. This guy.
Everything all right, Master?
What did they say?
His
He was an
hair.
Umbra Moth colony hatched last night.
His hair is ridiculous. He looks like Tilda Swinton with a bad wig on. Are they going to try to blame it on the bugs to explain it? Ridiculous.
You don't think Master Soul was responsible?
Oh, they're
That
going to
is
blame
quite the
Master
accusation.
Soul. They find the massacre and suspect that a fallen Jedi is responsible, with one Jedi, the like simpiest of Jedis, suggesting that only Soul would be powerful enough to kill so many. So the Jedi show up on Kofar, and they're either going to blame the death of all the Jedi in the end, on Master Soul or the bugs. And that's how they're going to explain it all. That's how they're going to explain it. And I'm like, fine, whatever. I literally am at this point. I'm just so broken when it comes to Star Wars that I just don't care. Like, I wouldn't be continuing with this show if it wasn't for content. Like, it's just so badly written. And the storyline just, I hate it. It's so stupid. When Mae wakes up, Soul says he will tell her the truth about what happened on Bardock. Dun, dun, dun. So Mae wakes up, right? And he's all like, I'm finally going to tell you what happened on Brendock. And he's like, you're going to listen to me. And I'm like, yeah, because she's been asking you this whole time what happened on Brendock. You are giving her what she wants. You don't need to tie her down to tell her what happened. She was willing to listen to you earlier when the power was off. This show is so dumb. They do this shit the whole time. Like they'll like last episode when Osha literally saw Yord get wounded, and then 5 seconds later she's all like, "You're wounded." It's like, yeah. It's like the writer doesn't like pay attention to their own writing. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. This show is not good. It's bad. The like I said before, the fight sequences are good. But I watched their Shad from Shad Versity. Is that his name? He broke down the lightsaber fight. And I was like, okay, it's not a good lightsaber fight. But when you don't watch it broken down and in slow motion, I thought it was a good lightsaber fight. And like the fighting sequences in this show have been good from the beginning. And that's never been a complaint of mine. Or from what I can tell from anybody, has ever been a complaint. But the story-wise, it's bad. And I recently saw on a stream, like, they're saying that it's a good mystery. No, it's freaking not. I'm sorry. Like, it's not a good mystery at all. Like they said that, and the reason is because what you expected was there's Jedi dying, who's killing the Jedi and why. But that's not what it is anymore. It's like nobody. I do not care. Like why this guy just wants to be a Sith and he's setting up the power of two, the power of many. I don't even. That's so dumb. It's so dumb. This show is badly written. It's not good. And I don't think it's going to pay off in the end. And like I said before, you shills, you nut huggers you're just glamping on to how good this is. And I know people are saying like, oh, hate watching gets, views too and everything. I'm like, okay, so what? I'm like, I'm pretty sure this show, its ratings are not that great because notice how Disney is not boasting its ratings now. So I really just think this show is bad. It's badly written. It's like Marvel. They can write a bad freaking movie, but their action sequences, they have their own team that does the action sequences, film crew. And it's like, the director doesn't need to do anything. They just need to hit record and then just, they're done. And I think it's the same thing with this show. They got a good fight choreographer, and the fighting sequences are good, but the rest of the show is just pure shit. That's my thoughts on this, you guys. You can tell me what you think about it, but I mean, if you like it, listen, if you like it, good. I'm jealous if you like it. You know, I wish I could go into this show and just love it, but I can't. Okay. This episode was filler, in my opinion. All the information that we got that was new could have been summed up in 5 minutes. And this was it was bad and it was boring. It was boring. This was so boring. I didn't have a good time watching this episode. The last episode, at least I had the lightsaber battle to look at and go, oh no, that was good. I liked it. I liked Jackie fighting her ass off and then dying. She didn't come back, guys. I was wrong on that. Disney Star Wars finally, was able to stab somebody with a lightsaber and they die, because there's enough strong, powerful women, But tell me what you guys thought about this episode. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Who is your favorite character, I guess? Are you like me and you thought this episode was just completely 5 minutes tops and this episode could have been done with? Like all the info we got could have been wrapped up in 5 minutes. But tell me what you guys thought. Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys next week on my Acolyte breakdown and review. You guys have a good week. Bye.